Hey, Ralph is calling. Let's check out Ralph. Sup? This is Ralph. How are ya? I just beat a wild tentacle. I told my kid, but he scoffed that he could do the same thing. Boy, has he gotten cocky. You call your mom sometime too. I feel like I don't know him. Oh, that's the guy who found the quillfish. Alright, that's cool. Anyway, welcome back everyone. This is the ePetter. Welcome back from some more Pokemon Heart Gold. In the last part, we caught this female Heracross, also known as Hera. We went through Route 34, fought some people, and met the daycare people as well. Pff, daycare people. I just like calling people people. I mean, that's what they are. Alright. Now, before heading off to do other stuff, if you go over here, you can find TM63 Embargo, a very interesting move. It prevents your opponent from using items, pretty much. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. I should mention right here, in Pokemon Crystal, the Daycare Man gives you an egg, which will evolve into certain baby Pokemon, which I won't be going into just because we will be going into the Kanto Pokemon anyway. I mean, they evolve like Cleffa, Smoochum, Pichu, those kind of baby Pokemon. In this game, they don't do that, unfortunately. Now, I feel like it's going to be a nice tradition for me to, well, nah. I was about to say, oh, actually, yeah, let's do it, because there's a PC here. It's always been a nice tradition for me to, even though I've already done one Pokemon LP so far, still, it's a nice tradition for me to leave a Pokemon in the in the daycare center for the rest of, this LP. So, why don't we do that? I want to come back here, let's say, before the Elite Four, and then we'll do it again afterwards. So why don't we do that? Let's leave in Togepi, because we won't be using Togepi anyways for any slavery. I was about to put in Sentry, but I was like, nah. Just remember, you can also breed Pokemon here. So if you have a Ditto and you want to get another Togepi, go ahead and do that. Let's just withdraw Marie back inside. Anyway, I should finally mention what we're going to do in this episode. In this episode, we will be exploring Goldenrod City, which is the brand new city that we have been all known to, which is probably my favorite city in Pokemon history. Probably. There's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, it's not as big as Castelia or Nimbasa, not mind you, but still, it's nice. Our first priority here that we want to check out is the marts. This mart, well, it's as big as any other mart, you know, the department stores at least. They have some really cool stuff, I guess. They have like certain potions that you need, I guess, but I'm not going to go into that yet. I mean, it's not that important pretty much. There is one thing though, or no, two things though I really want to check out. First one is the TMs, if I could find it. Let's see. Okay, well, he's not over here. There's also someone I'm looking forward to, or I'm looking for. Is it here? No, that's vitamins. They sell vitamins here too. I don't think I've ever gotten into vitamins yet. Vitamins, they basically raise your stats. Fantastic items to have, but they're really, really expensive. Do not throw those away. When I was young, I threw these away because I thought they just gave me money. I regret that so much. Like seriously, ugh, it was so bad. Oh, I'm really off track too because I never mentioned Hera grew up to level 16 while doing some off-screen training south of here. He only learned one move, which was Aerial Ace, a flying attack that doesn't miss, which is great. It's good to take down other Bug-Vin fighting types too, which is even better. So, yeah, I might as well do that out of the way. Now, where is the place I'm looking forward to? I keep saying forward to. Oh, here he is. This counter sells TMs, which is great. They have like a side of TMs that, you know, do status or like certain status moves, while the other ones do powerful attacks. Here is Flash. This is Protect, which I won't need, so we'll just leave that. This is Natural Gift, I think. Natural Gift. Depending on what berry it is that you're holding, the move depends on the type and power. I don't really like that move, but it's whatever. Here's False Swipe. This is actually pretty helpful for wild Pokemon bosses in the future, but because it leaves your opponent in 1 health. So yeah. Here we have Reflect, or no, Light Screen, raising your team's defense, or doubling your team's defense for 5 turns, and this is for Reflect for physical attacks, which is great. Here we have Solar Beam, a very strong grass attack. We have Focus Blast, which is a move I'm going to try to get in the future, not yet though. Here we have Fire Blast, a really strong fire attack. Thunder, which is a very strong electric attack. Blizzard, which is a very very strong ice attack. And here we have Hyper Beam. These are all the special attacks pretty much. And that's all they sell. I think if you talk to this guy... No, that's not him. Right when he turned, I was like, nope, that's not him. Let's just leave him. This guy, you also want to talk to. You might be wondering, why did I catch that Drowsy in the last part? People actually thought that that was my 4th member of my team. And they were upset, like, why would you get that Pokemon? It's so stupid. It sucks. Well, I'm actually not getting it because it's a Pokemon I'm having in my team. This guy, he wants a Drowsy. Do you have a Drowsy? You want to trade for my Machop? Yes. Yes, we will. Goodbye, Slipknot. Even though I never really spelled your name right, I'm pretty sure I didn't. And hey, you get to check out the trading scene, which is pretty cool. I think it's different when you're like trading with a wireless friend or even Wi-Fi for that matter. But we'll save that for the future now. And wow, it looks really, really cool on the computer screen right now. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's like cut off now. It's like doesn't really fit well. And in return, this guy wanted to give us... Of course he wanted to trade... He's a fat guy who trades off his really muscular Pokemon just so he could get another fat Pokemon. That's stupid. Anyway, we have a Machop. I won't be bioing Machop yet because, you know, obviously this is not where you actually get him. Even though it's the earliest time you can get him, he's I'm just going to do it where depending on where Pokemon are. The reason why I got this is not because of its nature, even though it's not bad. Oh wow, it has guts too. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to get this thing is because it has an item called Macho Brace, a really, really good item. Where is it? Let's go up into it. Macho Brace is a held item that stiffs. Okay, whatever Pokemon holds this item and they level up, their stats increase a lot more higher than it usually does. The only problem is that it makes your Pokemon slow in battle. So it's a fantastic item when you want to train your Pokemon to be very strong. I would probably give it to a slow Pokemon if I were you. If anything, for my team, it would probably be... Oh, God. Let's give it to well... that's tough. Why don't we give it to, Yami, I guess. Until he evolves, and then afterwards I'll just let it... And I'll just give it to, Pineco for the rest of this LP. Hopefully, depending how well Yami does. Alright, since we're left out here, there's something else we want to check out. There's a lot of stuff to do here. Head into the basement, and there are some cool items around here. Free ones, to say the least. Alright? The basement has the warehouse. It's not open to customers, yet you take us there. Alright. Macho! Machoke! Help us use a container. Use strength. Strength with square blocks. You want to get these items. You find an Ultra Ball. All these items in the original game were really tough to get, actually. It involves some certain time order or something, I think. But this one's different. Machoke, help us move the container. And... let's get this item. It's a Burn Heal. Heals your Pokemon when they're burned. That's pretty much it. It's helpful, though. Let's get that straight. And, yeah, you better look at your Pokemon down below. I was like, hey, I better get that item. And we get an Ether. Raises 10 PP for one move. So, yeah, free items. Might as well keep it. Recommending not to sell it. And there's the item over here, I think, that is also really cool. But you can't get that till way later. Wow, it's already been 10 minutes? Jesus. Alright, well, let's just try to get ourselves a little bit ahead of this, okay? The first floor has a service counter. Okay, that's great. Nice to meet you, too. my lady. Alright. We gotta stop being crazy, or at least I should stop being crazy. If we head up, and over here, it is the game corner. Now the game corner in the original game, it's very big. It's like a casino pretty much. My name is Mr. Game. My heart pounds with excitement when people enjoy my coin game. In fact, that's what I live for. You look like quite a challenger. Why don't you play a coin game? He will let us play a game that's similar to Sudoku, but it's yeah, I love it. It's really addicting. The only problem I have with it is that you can't trade in your money for coins. You have to earn them, and it takes forever to actually get the prizes you want. A tip for this is that when you look at a when a Voltorb, you have to make sure you don't get Voltorb, and if a Voltorb in the bottom like indicates how many what number there is next to it, that indicates how much Voltorbs there are. Which is a very helpful way to actually, figure out what is around. Jesus. Oh, dang it. Oh well. That's fine with me. But anyway, you kind of get the gist of this. I'm not trying to get the prizes here. Maybe I will off screen in the future, but who knows. He has some really cool items right here. Obviously, I'm not going to go over them. He has Abra, Ekans, Dratini. I remember getting my Dratini and Leaf Green from the game corner. That was awesome. And this guy, I think he also has TMs. Oh, and held items. Substitute, Swords Dance, Rest. Substitute's fantastic, by the way. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. I think some of these moves are actually real TMs around, I think, or at least these three. So yeah, held items. We have Silk Scarf, which raises the attack of normal attacks. White Lens, which raises accuracy. Zoom Lens, which raises accuracy even more, only if your Pokemon is slow. And Metronome, which consistently increases a move if it keeps using it frequently and stuff. All right, so we got that out of the system. This house we're not going to go into yet. In here, I think in here we're going to do this off screen. But there is, well, of course we know who's going to be here before us. Maybe you should be our rival. Hi, Sean, you're just in time. When you follow this tunnel, you'll see a dress-up shop. That's where your Pokemon can put on accessories to dress up and take pictures. By the way, here's the fashion case. And she's giving us a thing called fashion case. I'm not a huge fan of these things. I'm used to, maybe that one thing from Ruby and Sapphire. Where like you get to the Pokemon contest, yeah. Alright. Now this thing has a ton of trainers. They're kind of required, not really. But maybe I'll skip ahead of this fight. And we grew to level 17. Any new moves? No. I think he actually learns to move at level 19, so we'll just wait for that. I think I just want to take on that guy. Mother's calling! I don't want to talk to you yet. Basically, when Mother calls, she gives you an item. I think we established this before, but yeah. I'd rather get Yami up first. And yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to fight this trainer and then just get this thing over with. How about we just skip this fight as well. And Yami grew to level 18. Yeah, we're just working off our Pokemon like crazy right now. Pokemon Maniac Isaac. Jesus. I think he's actually dressed up as a, what I've heard, he's dressed up as a Charizard, but he looks more like the beta version of Rhydon. So, whatever. And Fires is really high in level. Alright, this guy you want to talk to. If you have someone that has to evolve while being happy, like Togepi or Golbat, this is something you want to check out. Welcome to Pokemon Salon. I'm the younger and less expensive of the two haircut brothers. I'll spruce up your Pokemon with just $300 Pokédollars. Grooming your Pokemon makes them become friendly or more beautiful. He actually has an older brother who's a lot more expensive, but he works like a... He's better at doing this, actually. Why don't we do this for Virus? Just because... Yeah. If you needed a Pokemon, if you need a Pokemon to level up their happiness, this is a really good way to raise their happiness by a pretty good amount. Alright, so I like how Pineco looks like when he's following you. He looks like a Pupitar, actually. In fact, when I was young, I thought Pineco did evolve into Pupitar, but I didn't realize that Pupitar was not a Pinecone. Alright, let's keep heading off because, wow, we're running really low on time. No one really got me a nickname for Pineco, so I'm just gonna nickname it myself for now. Like, I'll still take requests, though, but I'm just gonna nickname it for now because it's the only Pokemon on my team that doesn't have a nickname, so... Even the traded Pokemon has a nickname. Even Sentry has a nickname. I'm just gonna call it a nickname. Let's do that real quick. Shrapnel. Shrapnel is based off, like, you know, a tank. When it evolves into Fortress, it is indeed a tank. And, you know, it could learn Explosion like a tank would. It could learn Spikes like a tank would. It just makes sense to be like a tank. There's some extra stuff around here. Why don't we talk to some people in here? Fat Moys. More fat people. Once I was battling, my Pokemon couldn't learn any moves. My power points or PP of its moves were all gone. His PP was gone. Sometimes a healthy Pokemon may be unable to use its moves. If that happens, heal it at the Pokemon Center or use an item. Yeah, like we haven't learned that in the past 2 towns. Alright. So yeah, I thought Shrapnel was a pretty good name for Pineco, or at least Fortress when he evolves. So yeah. If you want to, this is actually important. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, let me see, it's quite cute. This lady, she'll determine how friendly your Pokemon is, and that will help you determine when they are ready to evolve when you just level them up by 1. So that is really good to know, and I would definitely check back here all the time. And now let's talk to this guy. I open a branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle for advertise for me? Really? Great. Give me a name and a phone number, and I'll lend you a bicycle. And really easy way to get a bicycle, unlike the red and blue. All we need to do is just, you know, advertise it for him, and we're good to go. Now, what's cool about this game is that you can register 2 items for this. One just by pressing Y, and one by just touching the screen. For the bicycle, for now, I'm just gonna press Y. And yeah. And when you ride the bicycle, whoa! It's awesome, cool music. It's pretty much a remix of Goldenrod City. Speaking of which, I'm not a huge fan of Goldenrod City's music for the remake. I actually like I actually prefer the original one a little bit more, just because it's a little more catchy. Though that doesn't say that I don't prefer the Heart Gold stuff more than the other stuff. Now this thing right here, we have a special quiz campaign. Answer 5 questions correctly, and you win a radio card. When you load it into the Pokegear, you will be able to listen to the radio anytime, anywhere. Alright, let's do this quiz. It's actually pretty important that you get this, actually. It helps for way later in the game, but still. Can you check the town with a Pokegear? I actually pressed yes by accident. Nidorina can only be male. Yes, that's true. Kurt the Pokeball creator uses apricots as ingredients. No, it's apricorns, not apricots. 4th question. Is it impossible to use a TM on Magikarp? Yes. That actually tricked me out for 1 minute. In Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie? No, he's on with Mary. Yeah, they spelled it wrong. They try to throw you off guard right there. Here's your prize. We get the radio card. Now we can listen to radio on the Pokegear, which is really cool to have. And who is this stupid? Wow, you did it. I thought the answer to the 3rd question was surely apricots. Yeah, same right here, right? Alright. Well, if you're wondering who that was, I don't know to just explain it, but yep, that was the 3rd gym leader right there. Before we end this video off, right here I want to show is the Global Trading Station, or Global Terminal. This is where you basically trade requested Pokemon online to random people around the world. You can also request Pokemon as well, only if you've met them though. It won't really work as well. So yeah. I think that's about it. I guess I could quickly just show you the radio card. It's pretty cool. You get to, like, move your cursor around to like get the signal right. It seems annoying at first, but all you need to do is just press A to actually get it to work. We got Marion Oak Station Announcer and Buena. Maybe later I could talk about Buena's next episode or something. But yeah, you can also have the music play in the background while you move until you enter a different route or house. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on in Goldenrod City. We're not even done. We're almost done, but still, we're not done. There's a lot of stuff going on. Next time in Pokemon Heart Gold, we will go take on the third gym leader because I assume that it's open by this point. Yes, it is. Alright, next time in Pokemon Heart Gold, we'll be taking on the gym leader here, and yeah, that's about it. I will see you all whenever.